Today I want to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I do hope to keep this a relatively short ramble, but I don't know. I am trying to figure out how I feel about this game, and I am very middle of the road with this game because for everything that's decent in the game that I find that I like, that I enjoy is tolerable, there is something that I don't like about the game, something that annoys me or something like that. So this whole game really just kind of seems to come out to a net zero for me. There, as mentioned, there's good aspects, there are bad aspects. Visually decent, pretty good, some interesting visuals that I like, but the map is too big. Uh, Combat is interesting enough. It's not terrible. It does the job, but it gets super tedious after the 100 hours that I've put into it. Another example is the story. The story is interesting enough from the character's perspective. For Yasuke, it's interesting, and for Naue, it's interesting enough. But part of the reason I liked Assassin's Creed games was because of the whole Assassins versus Templars. And while it is in the game, it really doesn't have that big of an impact on the game itself. It's just kind of like a footnote to the whole thing that's going on. And while at the end it does definitely engage with that Assassins versus Templar narrative, not in a way that I found satisfying. It left more questions than answers. It almost felt like they're trying to go for a sequel to Shadows. I don't necessarily have anything positive to say, but I also don't have, well, yeah, I don't really have anything positive to say. But I don't know if it's because my expectations of what the game was going to be is wrong. I don't know if my uh love for the game has kind of tainted what Assassin's Creed has morphed into, because the Assassin's Creed of old, like 1, 2, and Brotherhood, and Revelations, and even 3, and all that stuff, it's not the same Assassin's Creed as it is now with Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, and now Shadow. It is a drastically different game, and I understand and accept the fact that games need to evolve, games need to change, because I remember way back when everyone was complaining about how stale Assassin's Creed was becoming, like around Assassin's Creed Syndicate or Unity, somewhere in there. And I get that games have to evolve, change to kind of keep up with the times. So I get that it can't be like the good old days of Assassin's Creed kind of thing. So I don't know if that's where I set myself up for failure kind of thing, or if, yeah, I don't know. Assassin's Creed will probably not go back to what it once was. Uh but for me, the recent Assassin's Creed games just aren't doing it for me. And I guess that's why I have been struggling so much, is just because I loved this franchise. I've loved it for a long time, but Valhalla and now Shadows just weren't really my cup of tea. Not what I wanted from an Assassin's Creed game. And Mirage, I also did not like at all. That was supposed to be the return to the old school Assassin's Creed, and still wasn't what I wanted in terms of an Assassin's Creed game, in terms of story. I apologize for this kind of incoherent ramble, but that's just kind of me getting my feelings out, and I guess just kind of talking about them. But anywho, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.